Hi guys, today we'll be looking at the mechanism behind a fever. So fever does not just occur. There is a mechanism behind it in the body which induces the high temperature whenever there is a pathology. So today we'll be looking at what happens exactly in the body for a fever to arise. So fever is a regulated rise in body temperature, typically in response to infection, inflammation or other pathological processes. It is part of the body's immune defense. And the next slide will be discussing a step-by-step process whereby this mechanism occur. So first, there should be a trigger, that's pyrogen exposure. Fever begins when pyrogens, that's fever inducing substances, are introduced into the body. We have two types of pyrogens, which are exogenous pyrogens and endogenous pyrogens. Exogenous pyrogens are those from outside the body, such as bacterial toxins, e.g. lipopolysaccharides, especially from gram-negative bacteria. We have viruses or microbial products. The endogenous pyrogens are those produced by the body itself in response to exogenous pyrogens. Here we have cytokines like interleukin 1, interleukin 6, tumor necrosis factor alpha, and interferon gamma. So secondly, there should be cytokine signaling to the hypothalamus, because the hypothalamus is the part of the brain which is responsible for temperature control. So these cytokines travel to the hypothalamus in the brain, especially the preoptic area. They can pass through areas with less blood-brain barrier, like the organovasculum of the lamina terminalis. So thirdly is prostaglandin E2 production. In the hypothalamus, cytokines stimulate cyclooxygenase 2 enzyme, that's the COS2, which increases the production of prostaglandin E2. Prostaglandin E2 is the key mediator that resets the hypothalamic thermoregulatory set point to a higher temperature. Fourth is the set point elevation. The hypothalamus now thinks the body is too cold. This triggers heat conservation and generation mechanisms such as vasoconstriction to reduce heat loss, shivering to generate heat, increased metabolism which also generates heat. So fifth is body temperature now rises. This mechanism continues until the body temperature reaches the new set point. The person experiences chills, cold sensation, and shivering during the rising phase. So sixth is the resolution, also known as the fluorescence. When the underlying cause is resolved, e.g. infection clears due to administration of antibiotics, pyrogen levels falls down, prostaglandin E2 levels decreases, the hypothalamic set point returns to normal. Body uses mechanisms to lose heat such as vasodilation, which enhances the loss of heat, and sweating. So in summary, infection slash inflammation from exogenous pyrogens will result into cytokine release such as interleukin 1, interleukin 6, and tumor necrotic factor alpha, which are endogenous pyrogens. This will result into COX-2 enzyme activation. This will therefore elevate the formation of prostaglandin E2 in the hypothalamus. This will now cause the resetting of the hypothalamic set point, resulting into heat generation and subsequently a fever. Thanks for listening.